Hi guys, welcome back to another B guitar tutorial. Let's get started. So this is Shivers by Ed Sheeran. We'll begin with the chords. For those of you that just want to play those, we have A minor 7. Sorry, A sharp minor 7. That's on fret number 6 there. All barred, and then your third finger goes onto the A string. Second chord in the song is F sharp major. So all the way down fret 2, add the power chord, that's fret 4 with your third finger on the second string down. Pop the pinky underneath that on the next string down, middle finger on fret number 3 on the fourth string down, which is G. Then move to C sharp major. Okay, that's fretted and rooted in fret number 4 there on the A string, and then your third finger. I like to bar the next 3 of my third finger, which is the D, the G, and the B, all in fret 6. You can also play that like this if that's a bit too hard for you. Okay, kind of an A shape chord there. And the fourth chord is G sharp major. Okay, same as the second chord, but this time along 2, so fret 4, rooted on the E string, third finger, fret 6 on the A string, pinky underneath on the D string, and middle finger fret 5 on the fourth string down, which is G. There we go. Move down to the F sharp major, C sharp major, and then G sharp major. Okay, right hand technique. This is really what's driving the song. Some really cool techniques in here, including that little thing there. John Mayer, Jason Mraz, Ed Sheeran, they all love to use it because it sounds epic. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to line our first chord up, which is the A sharp minor 7. But just release your first finger slightly because this song starts with an open note. So first finger's off there, so you're just playing the E string, and as you place that first finger back down into the chord, the bar, we're going to play 3 strings, which is the E string, the D string, and the G. So thumb on top of the first string, get your first finger underneath of the D, not too far underneath, you don't want any pinging like that, just slightly underneath, enough just to up pick there, and then your middle finger on the G. So we have this. Okay, and 1, and 1. So the thumb and then the 3 together, and 1, 2. Okay, so here's the first slap in the song. Now, when we do slapping, we talk about the thumb, and what's happening here is the thumb is hitting on top of the E string, which pushes the string down until it touches these metal markers, which creates that snare sound. Okay, what we want to try and avoid is bringing our whole palm down. Okay, we don't want to bring the whole hand down, so you're kind of moving your arm mainly from your forearm there. We just want to play the thumb, so we're kind of rotating the wrist ever so slightly. I'm leaving a tiny gap under here, so if I need to play any strings afterwards, I've got some space to actually get my fingers out and play. So let's put that into practice now. We'll try it a few times around. So here's the chord, first finger slightly off, open string to begin, then the 3, then the slap. And 1, 2, open 3, slap. Okay, it's just repeat that round and round. You know, the best way to learn guitar is just to repeat and repeat and repeat. Until you build up that muscle memory, and hopefully I allow you to do that in the right way. So here we go. And 1, 2. Okay, lovely little section now. So what happens is after the slap, the thumb has landed on the E string, so we're in place to play our next note. The thumb's already there, so from the 3 notes we played together, then we have, it's a slap, is it? 3 notes, slap, and then boom, boom, boom. That's the E, the D, and the G. Thumb first and third. Let's just repeat that round now. So we'll add that to what we know. and again. And 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and. Okay, so the slap is on beat 2, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so we have another slap coming in on beat 4. Okay, once we've landed on the slap there, we're going to play an open note again. So off comes the first finger, then back onto the bass. So we've got like a little double bass thing going on here. Dum, dum. And then, that was a bit of a ping there, sorry, onto the D string with our first finger. So we're going to add 0, 6, and then our D note, which is in the bar chord there. So what we have all together, I'll go really slowly, because once you get this down, you can basically apply, there's a few variations to the rest of the song. So this is the work right now. Do this, the rest of it becomes easy. Here we go. So we have open, all 3, slap, E, D, G, slap, open, 6, then the D string, and again. And again for you. And we're going to end with, there might be another slap actually, let me just check this out. There's another slap. Okay, so after the 0, the bass on the 6, the D string, coming straight back down with that thumb on top of the E string again. And then I believe we play, again, the same 3 notes as before, E, D, and G. So that gives us pretty much the right hand technique. So we're going to go from the beginning a couple of times slowly. Rewind it. You probably will need to rewind it just to make sure you definitely know what's going on here. So from the start. One more time, nice and slow for you. Okay, so out of that chord we play 0 onto fret 2, so I'm ignoring the capo. This is actually fret 2, I'm referring to the actual frets. So 0, 2, so it's pretty much the same. So rather than playing 0 chord, which you can do, it sounds pretty awesome. I think what Ed's doing is he's just playing the bass now, so he's not playing the 3 at the start of the chord, just the bass. And then the slap, of course. So let me go from the start. Okay, so we have 0, 2, or kind of 1, 0, open, then 1, sorry. Then the slap, then the 3 notes, slap, 0, 1, just the D string, slap, and then the 3. So you're pretty much applying what we learned on the first chord into the second chord. So okay, and then we're going to take the open A string into our root note for the C sharp major, then the slap again, then the 3, and then you stay, you don't do any 0 onto the, you just stay onto the root note now, so it goes essentially the very start, so 0, 4, so you have to kind of double, instead of you staying on it. open A string into the next chord. So we're moving the root note up a string. And this time he's doing something slightly different. So he's playing 0, 0 on the A string, coming onto the E string with this new chord, then a tap, and he's just going. So it's tap and then thumb first, second, tap, thumb first, and so on. So he's just doing the same thing around 3 times there. And then 0, back into the start. Okay, so hopefully if you get the technique down for that first chord, you can then apply it to the next chords. But just remember that every time it goes to a new chord, it's going 0, and just the second note you play will just be a bass note rather than all 3. He only does that at the start. So we're going. Okay, hopefully you guys have a much better idea of how that song goes now. Please like and subscribe. I haven't done any videos for a while, but I'm back on it now. I've hit 1,000 subs. That is incredible. I'm super pleased with that. Thank you so much. So hopefully you can build the channel from now. Give me a shout if there's any questions about what's going on here, about the right hand. It can be a bit complicated, but slow it down. Go bit by bit. Keep the timing as solid as you can. And sometimes you might need to practice this thumb thing on its own. A good thing to do would be to kind of, so we're rotating the wrist. We're not coming out from the arm there. It's kind of like it's a slap bass technique really, but this is a good thing to practice. Yeah, just hitting a string and then pinging off an open note afterwards. So on. You can then bring in the other guys. Awesome. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Have fun with that.